The perfect start to Minecraft Hardcore. Alright. Oh my. Oh my gosh, I'm in a tree. Hello everyone. Hopefully you clicked on this video to have a chill time. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. I haven't been feeling well recently. I'm trying to just start something new. Maybe this world will help me feel a little better. Oh no, you did not see anything actually. After I murdered that pig's family, I went to rob all the villagers of their goods. I got a lot of hay bales. This will really help me because I will never run out of food ever again. I also made a bed and slept my first night. When I was out looking for wood, I found a dog. He didn't want my bread. Then I made a house. It was pretty ugly. I don't know why I built a house. I tore it down later. At least it'll hold my chests and items for now. I started a sugarcane farm too, even though I hate them. They're so boring. While I was exploring the village, I ran into one of the rarest mobs in the game. A natural spawning pink sheep. Oh my gosh. I was very lucky to find this, and I did the only logical thing I could think of. Lock it in a wooden box. I went out mining after the rain passed. I was very brave. It didn't run away a single time. When I made a shield, creepers weren't as scary, so I tested it out a couple times. I used the OG strat and made a dirt tower because I saw a village and robbed it of its goods. At the beginning, I was really taking my time. It's not a 100 days series, so there's no due date, so I was playing it as safe as possible, other than the running into creepers with a shield. This first bit was the most stressful to me because I've died here in my other attempts. Luckily, I've survived long enough to get full iron armor. This is where I found my first diamonds. Even though it was only one, there were much to come later. A skeleton jockey jumped on my head. I'm not sure why, but luckily I bravely stayed to fight it instead of running away. Once I got into a rhythm, it wasn't too bad. I did almost die here, but we're just not going to talk about that. I try not to be too greedy because in my previous hardcore worlds, that's normally how I die. Just in a cave, I get greedy for diamonds or iron, and then I just blow up or something. At this point, I've already had enough diamonds that I can leave. I collect some sugarcane, and I build another OG tower. I crafted a diamond pickaxe and some armor, and built a cow farm out of habit. Oh wait, I just realized my mic is on. I'm a little impatient, so I think I'm gonna go look for some bookshelves. I don't feel like waiting for cows and sugarcane to grow. That's too boring, bro. I gotta speed up the process. And that is what I did. I probably wandered for maybe 3 or 4 hours, traveled maybe 10,000 blocks, and found a lot of villages. And it was surprising how many didn't have bookshelves. I looked for a long while and even mined some obsidian on the way. For some reason, I thought finding villages would be way easier than just building a cow or a sugarcane farm. With all the cows I could have killed on the way, I would have easily had enough for a full enchantment table. This was completely unnecessary, but I just like getting lost, which is also what I did. I don't save my cords, so it was a miracle that I somehow found a way back. After getting lost the first time, I did the only logical thing I could think of, which was to get lost again. And I found the bookshelves. I don't remember exactly how I reacted. I think I either started screaming or saying the Pledge of Allegiance, but the only person who knows is my cousin who I was in the call with at the time. Getting lost is my favorite and least favorite part of the game. It took me a long time to realize that the endless search of terrain is less satisfying than planting routes and growing. When I actually needed to use my cords and go back, I didn't have any, but luckily I found an ocean monument sometime in this recording and screenshotted where that was so I could look at the direction I was facing and just go backwards from there. Oh man, what a perfect amount of bookshelves. I bet the cows were happy they didn't have to get murdered by an axe. I went back to the other village to free the sheep. I actually just needed 4 spruce saplings for wood later, but that was a side quest. I dug out a little hole in the mountain. Sometimes I get really distracted building, but for my enchanted table, I just really wanted a hole. That's kind of it. I also struggled to put in a storage system, but I eventually got it. I crafted an iron axe to tear down the rest of my house that wasn't torn down yet. I didn't really appreciate it being on my property. I did already have a nice enchantment hole to go into, so I didn't really need it anymore. While I was covering up random patches of dirt, I found something really cool next to my house, and I almost died looking at it. I found a ruined portal with a golden apple and 10 golden carrots. I got 2 Fletcher villagers so I can make some emeralds. Alright, I think I'm gonna build a pigment farm and something. I'm gonna build something. I ended up building nothing. I finished the nether portal and then got lost. My directional skills are horrible, but if you tell me my directional skills are horrible, you will end up like this gassed in a pile of flames. Long story short, I was way too far to turn back, so I just made another portal and then ended up in a cave maybe like 5,000 blocks away. I did find my way back though. After my little trip, I decided to make an armorer villager. If I leveled him up enough, he could sell me diamond armor. Leveling the armorer villager up means I have to have a lot of sticks, which makes me a lot of emeralds. I scared myself here by hitting my Fletcher villager, but his trades never went up and I never got attacked by the iron golem. I wouldn't consider myself the smartest Minecraft player, but I'm not sure who would ever pay me to collect sticks for them, but it worked for me anyways. I've probably cut down hundreds of these trees in the exact same spot, but it was pretty satisfying. This whole perfect start is just for me to grind out all the hard stuff at the beginning. That's kind of annoying to do, but you gotta do it anyways to set yourself up for a good Minecraft world. I bred some more cows. I still don't know why I'm doing this. I guess it's just a force of habit. I don't need their leather, and I still don't need their food. So editing this video, I'm honestly wondering the reason. Someone please answer it, because I can't. I found a cave next to my house. I thought it was pretty cool. I was back at it with the villagers, and this time I was trying to get a librarian. I was trying to get Fortune 3 so I could go in the caves and make more profit, or mending if I was lucky. Spoiler alert, I did this for about an hour, and I got neither of them. Eventually I settled on efficiency 5 and locked in a trade with it. My armor guy was really hard to reach, and I did buy a lot of iron chest plates. Oh yes, more kidnapping! In this house I wanted to get a mending villager and an armorer, but for some reason I thought the stone cutter was the armorer's thing. I'm just pretty dumb for that. Like it completely wasn't. I was just leveling up this random mason villager for no reason. But eventually I figured it out, and I also got mending on this librarian. For all of the kidnapped villagers, I placed a little slab here so I could get in, but they cannot get out. Oh, I'm realizing, and I got a toolsmith. There was a cave that needed exploring, and there was a me that needed lapis. It was very helpful. I had my cousin in my ear the entire time telling me all the horrible things he was doing to the civilians in GTA 5. Well, it could always be worse. I'm super surprised I didn't die in this fight because I totally should have. If the skeletons didn't start fighting each other, I would have been gone. I mean, I'm literally using a stone axe that I bought from a villager with 1 emerald. My toolsmith was officially leveled up, and I could buy diamond axes and diamond pickaxes from him. Or them. I'm not certain the gender of a villager. I also got a pretty good pickaxe. I was pretty excited. With a nice pickaxe and trash level 1 enchantments on my diamond armor, I was ready to go in the caves and search for more diamonds. There was no need for a diamond counter anymore. I'm too rich. Ignore that it was only 1 diamond. I had a jump scare when I was mining upwards and not completely paying attention. I got shocked so much that I literally dropped my pickaxe, and that explosion broke my shield. If my shield was a little lower, I would have died. I think it's funny how my survival instincts kicked in, because in Fortnite, when someone's shooting you, you build a wall. My wall bind is Q, but in Minecraft, Q is the drop button. So my Fortnite instincts kicked in, and it didn't work out well for me. I found a mob spawner with a saddle, and then I went home and crafted another set of diamond armor. I never strip mine, but I did here because I wanted extra blocks for a mob farm. Also for the extra resources like iron and coal I kept running out of. After this little trip, I had everything I needed to build the farm, and I wanted to look for a location to build it. I also found this weird structure thing. If anyone knows what it is, please tell me. I was a little scared building it this high up because if I fell off and missed the water, I probably would have been dead. I also turned my render distance up, and I spotted a village right next to me. I probably will explore it eventually, but it's cool to know that it's there. As I was dropping down, I realized I left my crafting table sticking out of the water, and I could have easily died from this. This is just a bunch of dumb stuff that I do. I immediately broke it, but I'm just not the smartest Minecraft player. The mob farm is pretty simple. I basically just built a huge box with dark places for mobs to spawn, and then they drop to the bottom and land at 1 heart. I realized that in school I've been sacrificing my creativity for productivity, and in some cases like this, it kind of helps. My brain just kind of goes on autopilot, even with just simple farms like this. It's probably gonna get torn down in the next episode, but it'll work to give me XP, gunpowder, and bones for now. And arrows. Why are these cows still here? I got back to enchanting and got some pretty good armor with all the levels that I had from the farm. It'll be enough to just not die. The amount of shields I bought from this guy is just unethical. Eventually, he sold me full diamond armor so I could have a few backups. Not that I'm gonna die or anything, I just like to have them. I'm back in the nether again and I got lost. But I picked up a few diamonds on my way back and found another village. There's always a positive. I bought a cactus from this wandering trader. I thought I would need it at some point. I'm not sure how these two villagers kept getting in my sheep pen, but I stole one of them to be my cleric and all the sheep got out. So I safely put them all back in the wooden gates. I was hoping to level up the cleric to master so I could get some cool potions, but only got bottle of enchanting. At this point, I'm pretty satisfied with my tools and everything I've collected so far. I'm ready to fight the ender dragon in the next episode. This was a perfect start to Minecraft Hardcore. I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you next time.